Thank you for coming. Let's start, huh? Okay, today is our fourth topic, and this session's name is Wi-Fi 6. Okay, so first one, the evolution of the 802.11 standards. Second part is the advantage of the Wi-Fi 6, and the third part is the Sundray's Wi-Fi 6 products. Let's see the evolution of this IEEE 802.11 standards. First, we know that these standards started in the year 2097. In that time, it's just called 802.11. So that protocol, because its speed is super slow, so it's not be used commercially. It just when we count it, we don't even count it's the first generation of this protocol. So we started from 11B. From 11B, its speed can be 11 Mbps. And the modulation we use is a DSSS. And after that, we go to the 11A. So you can see that why we put the 11B into the former, and then we 11B in the second, because 11B's speed is faster than the 11B. So 11A, we can call it the Wi-Fi 2, or if we really want to give a name. And then 11G, the speed is the 54 Mbps, and also use the OFDM, but it's 11G is compatible with 11B, so that is to have the more features, because 11G is to support the 11G is support the 2.4G, so 11B is also support 2.4G. 11A only support the 5G, and then when we go to the 11N, this is a very successful protocol because it support 2.4G and 5G at the same time, and also the speed, the maximum speed can be 600 Mbps. So for this protocol, it's widely used. I believe that lots of the people, just you and me, we use this 11N already, because when we use the phones, if it is support Wi-Fi, if you are former users, definitely will you already use this protocol. So after that, we go to the 11AC. For this 11AC, its theoretical speed can be a 7G, but in reality, the speed is only like the 1.7G if it uses the 4 spatial streams. And then in the year 2019, we released a new protocol that is the 11AC, and we call it Wi-Fi 6. And this speed can be 9.7 gigabit per second. You can see that for this is the theoretical speed, but it's achievable. But for the 11AC Wi-Fi 6, the most speed we use is 1.733 gigabit on the 5G only. 5G, if it supports 4 spatial stream, and it's a 5G gigahertz, the speed can be 1.7. Give example, if you use our S500 Pro, our best sellers, this one is the 2 spatial stream in the 5G. So the speed is the 866 Mbps, right? If you use it, you already know it. If you check the negotiated speed in our controllers. So for the Wi-Fi 6, this negotiation speed maximum is 9.6 gigabits. So we can see that with the Wi-Fi 6, we can make the wireless speed up to almost 10 gigabits, right? And in the Wi-Fi 6, the speed we achieve is 1 gigabit yearly. It's 1 gigabit. So Wi-Fi 5.6 also we can say that the the wireless speed into a gigabit era. And then for the Wi-Fi 6, it has ability to bring the people wireless connection into the 10 gigabit era. So Wi-Fi 6 is speed is have the 4 times improvement compared to the Wi-Fi 5. Also, that this IEEE 11 AC standards have so many evolutions, is updated generation by generations. But these three is still the common features of these standards. First one, for the Wi-Fi connections, we still use the half duplex signaling. In other words, that's mean the wireless Wi-Fi devices. If you use the Wi-Fi, it's still either transmit or receive, cannot do the both simultaneously. Okay, that is the Wi-Fi protocol. And then they all use the 2.4G and 5G sequence. Some only support 2.4G. So the sequence for this protocol is haven't changed. Recently, maybe hear that the American want to join the 6 gigahertz into these Wi-Fi batteries into the Wi-Fi 6, but this is still the news, not the reality. So for the third part is the layer 2 media access control media is still use the carrier sense multiple access with the collision avoidance, or we can simply call it the CSMA-CA. This protocol is universal for these all the versions of this IEEE 802.11 protocols. And now let's see the Wi-Fi 6. If we have this Wi-Fi 6 products, that's mean we also have a bigger marketing opportunity. A lot of the projects are waiting for to use these products. So you can see that in the year 2020, this is the predictions from third parties companies. These companies maybe IDC. So it's not sure the name here, but this is a very professional predict. So you get the information here. You can see that in the year 2020, the shipment of enterprise level indoor AP support the Wi-Fi 6 will exceed 10 million units. That will account for more than 40% of global indoor AP shipment. So right now you can say if your company is only focused on the Wi-Fi, mainly focused on Wi-Fi business, that means you have a big marketing in this year, because lots of your former clients maybe wanted updating for their Wi-Fi project, for the Wi-Fi products. You before maybe you used just 11N, then with this new technology, so they want to update their products. So that's our opportunities. And then you can see by the year 2023, you can see almost more than 90% of the products will go to the Wi-Fi 6. So that's the very important. That's mean the Wi-Fi 6 products is very important now. Oh, now second part, let's go to the advantage of the Wi-Fi 6. So for the advantage of the Wi-Fi 6, first one, we see that the speed is the high speed, right? The speed is super high, almost 10 Gs, and the battery is increased by the 4 times. The most important speed we use to speed up this protocol is 1024 QAM and 8x8 MU-MIMO. And second is the high concurrency. That means we can we can bring more concurrent users with better experience. And the third part is anti-interference. Anti-interference, the technology we use is the BSS-coloring. Because right now, if we use the 2.4G or 5G products, if we put main AP there, the distance is not that far from each other, it will have heavier interference. Our experience is super bad because of the interference. So Wi-Fi 6 have improved on that. The technology uses the BSS coloring. And another one is the lower power consumption. We use technology target wake up time. So with this one, we can wake up these the Wi-Fi clients or only when it need to transmit the data. So for this one, we can save the energy. According to statics, the, 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 the energy can be, the power can be saved by 30%. Let's see the technology one by one. First one is the 1020 QAM. For this QAM, we can we just have the compare with the Wi-Fi 6 and the Wi-Fi 5. So we know that we can know how this QAM, this technology, this 1024 QAM technology improve for our Wi-Fi connections, for our Wi-Fi speed. You can see in the 315 QAM, this one, we can trace it 8 bits per turn, but in the 1024 QAM, we can trace it 10 bits per turn. So use this technology, this transit rate in the physical layer improved by 25%. So if you want to know how the QAM works, you can find a lot of materials. So we will not give the more explanation about how the QAM works, but you need to remember this number. One is the 8-bit, but after we update to the Wi-Fi 6, it is 10 bit per turn with this 1024 QAM. Okay, if you want to get more, you can YouTube. You can find lots of the explanation about this QAM technology. And then is a high concurrency. High concurrency doesn't mean we can handle more concurrent users with higher speed. First one is MU-MIMO, 8x8 MU-MIMO. Also, remember that is up and download 8x8 MU-MIMO. In the Wi-Fi 6, we only support downlink MU-MIMO. We don't support uplink MU-MIMO. So also in the Wi-Fi 6 only support the 4x4. So with this MU-MIMO, that means multiple users can share the channel resource and the spectrum resource, and also this have the 30 times increasements in the utilization of this spectral resource. So here you can have you can see that this one from the phone, from AP to the station side, we call it the downlink MIMO. So for this downlink MIMO, Wi-Fi 6 equals from the 4x4 MIMO to the 8x8 MIMO. And then a second picture is the station to the AP. This we call it uplink MIMO. So with the Wi-Fi 6, we increase before. For the Wi-Fi 6, it doesn't support uplink MIMO. Right? In the Wi-Fi 5, it doesn't support the uplink MIMO. But right now, after we update the Wi-Fi 6, it supports 8x8 uplink MIMO right now. So you can see that with this adjustment, before our AP support the 4x4 MIMO, but only for the downlink. Uplink do not support, so it cannot that fully utilize, cannot achieve the full utilization of the resource. It have some like the traffics, right? If it's experienced. But right now we have the uplink, downlink both support 8x8 MIMO, MIMO. So the resource is fully is like fully utilized both in the both direction. So this is more smooth for the traffic. Another one is the OFDMA. For the OFDMA, this one OFDMA in the Wi-Fi 5, we use the OFDM, orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. And then when we go into the Wi-Fi 6, the technology we use is orthogonal frequency division multiple access. So that the M, the letter M has the different meaning into the different technology. Okay. So for the OFDM, you can say each users occupies a specific sub channel at one time. This sub channel cannot be shared with other users. One user, one sub channel frequency, right? And then when you look to the OFDM, you find one frequency, one sub channel frequency. You check this one be divided into the different units. We call it the resource units. So that's mean in one specific frequency channels, this can be used by multiple users. Each user just take the resource by the RU units. So you guess it still increase the different. It's still like a technology to improve the efficiency of our resource. So what is the meaning of the orthogonal? Orthogonal. For this frequency division plexing, this one is very easy to understand. Frequency division multiplexing. We use the different frequency to carry the different data, so they don't have interference to each other. But with the orthogonal frequency divisions, we can achieve like even the frequency, the frequency carry the data in the overlapping channels, it still don't have interference. So how it achieved it, you can search it by yourself, because this is a lot of things, the basic knowledges you can get from the internet. There's a lot of teachers about this one. And then is the OFDMA. This is just examples, easy for to understand. So you can see the OFDMA, you think that the one car is one sub channels, right? You can see one car carry one persons, one users. And then when we go to the OFDMA, let's mean it's one car, we can share it by the multiple users. If you hurry, you can go to the car, we can share it, right? So that's me all. The OFDMA can carry the Mocha user, have the attributes for this Wi-Fi 6 update, the Mocha users, because for use this OFDM technology. So for the high concurrency, that actually the OFDMA and the MU-MIMO is both this technology is very important, but it have their different features. It has their different features. Okay, so for the OFDMA and the VS MU-MIMO, you can see the OFDMA is more focused on the efficiency. So it's just improves the efficiency of this frequency utilization, and the MU-MIMO is increase the throughput or the road. It's like just like this one road. We already have the one road. We want to have a project from the one place to another place. We want to make this traffic more smooth. OFDMA, the solution is like, okay, we try to use the current this way as efficient as we can. And the MU-MIMO is like, okay, this is one way, and now we come up, we build another way. So we have the multiple ways. So that they are in the different different direction to improve this throughput, to improve this concurrency. So OFDMA also reduce the time delay, and MU-MIMO increase the transfer speed. So for the OFDMA is suitable for the low bandwidth applications. The MU-MIMO is like the big cars. You have a specific road, a dedicated road, right? It's suitable for the high bandwidth applications. And then the for the OFDMA is suitable for the small packet transmission. and the MU-MIMO 8 support for the suitable for the big packet transmissions. But the good thing is these two technologies are be used by Wi-Fi 6. So Wi-Fi 6 is good at efficiency, good at throughput, good at the small packet, and also good at the big package, and also suitable for the small lower bandwidth applications, also suitable for the high bandwidth applications. So these technology work together and help each other and make this Wi-Fi 6 very good. So now let's say another one is the BSS-coloring. For the BSS-coloring is used for the anti-interference. For the anti-interference, for the Wi-Fi, we said that they have interference problem. So Wi-Fi 6 try to solve it. We use this different color for the channels. Actually, you need to know that it's not the real colors. It's just like we input the different different bits in the frame of layer 2 frame of this Wi-Fi communication package. That maybe this for the color 3, the color we call it color red, but in the frame, in that frame there just the specific bit is 110 or 112 101. So this is the, we know that in the Wi-Fi 6 we have the edit for this Wi-Fi layer 2 frame, so we can identify the different APs data, use that color. We can call it a color field, or we can call it a color field. It's just my personal term, help you to understand. So with this technology, even that we have the AP that working in the same channels, but because of this package bits, the package, the color theme, color option field, so we can identify the data that needed to handle by ourselves, right? Specific APIs, you don't have that heavier interference. So this is the BSS-coloring. And another is the target wake up time. So we can see that this one is really be used for the power saving, especially for the IoT devices. I think right now for our daily use, the laptops, the phones, it doesn't like have the big help, because we don't care about the powers of the phones, because the phone right now is, and also the laptops. For this target wake up time, this usually this mainly used in the IoT devices. IoT devices, maybe just you see the they don't have too much powers. They're not be powered directly from our power source. They just have have that. So you cannot. So this just like when the old, if they don't use it, for example, the printers, we don't use it. We go into a sleepy mode. We just receive a little bit, almost a little bit message, but then when they needed to copy, need to print something, so they can be wake up, and so for this one to save the energy. Okay, so that is the, okay, so the four parts, four advantage of the Wi-Fi 6. Now let's see our products. For the Sundrays, this year we will release the Wi-Fi 6 products for all the scenarios. We have the EWR APs, we have the Sally APs. You can see the 4x4 4 stream. This the 4 stream is like a 2 stream of the 5G, 2 stream of the 2.4G, the same. And also we have the higher model, like the 12, support the 12 streams, the 1024 current users, and also 8 streams. And also we will release the outdoor Wi-Fi 6 APs in this year. Okay, this is our products. So right now our policies, we are not really push our products to update their network with the Wi-Fi 6. because Wi-Fi 6 actually all the advantage I mentioned before. These need the support from the client. If we use Wi-Fi 6 in our room, but all our phones do not support Wi-Fi 6, actually the Wi-Fi 6 is almost, we can say, the useless, because you want to do the coloring, BBS coloring, right? Your phones do not support. How can you do the BBS coloring? And if you want to support the 8x8 MIMO, your phones not support the Wi-Fi 6. How can you do the 8x8 connect MIMO communication with you, with your client? So right now, our policy, we don't push this one. We just waiting for the mature of this market. When lots of the phones, lots of the uh, devices updated to the Wi-Fi 6, at that time we can push this, because yeah, that's the time. And right now, if you have the project in the Wi-Fi 6, we can yeah, you can just tell us. You tell us, we will prepare for the ready, because that is the so this does mean if client need Wi-Fi 6, we can provide the demo units. If the client don't need the Wi-Fi 6, right now we don't push the Wi-Fi 6 by itself. We still use the Wi-Fi 5.